Hi and welcome, I am Helle from Game for Life VG, and today I'm going to play Bad Moon Rising, and it's Trey that is going to be the host, and we are 15 players. And in this game we have 9 Townsfolks, 2 outsiders, this is all on the good team, then we have 3 minions and 1 demon. And us on the good side, we need to locate and kill the demon. And in this script with Bad Moon Rising, then we really need to talk together as townsfolk and figure out which kind of demon we have. And we could have a potential, we could have Zombuul. They will each night, if no one died today by execution or breaking madness or something like that. Do we have madness in this one? Then they will get to kill someone at night. Otherwise, they won't get to kill at night. But the first time they are killed, they will still live and be active. So we would have to kill that person 2 times. Even when they're dead. So we have to kill their dead corpse. Then we have a Pukka. And then each night they're going to choose a player and they are poisoned. And the previously poisoned player dies. So you will be poisoned and the next day you're going to die. And then we have a Shabaloth. Each night they will choose 2 players and they die. A dead player may choose, a dead player you chose last night might be regurgitated. Yeah, get back to life again. And then we have a Poe. Each night you may choose a player. They die. If your last choice was no one, then you can choose 3 players and they will die. So you can kind of charge up and then select 3 players to kill. And I think I looked at this script. It looks like we only have 1 that can add an outsider. So we're going to start with 2 outsiders. But if the Godfather is in play, then we could have potentially 3 outsiders or just 1. And if we have the Godfather in the game, then if an outsider is killed, then if a player dies today, then at night they can choose to kill a player, and they would die. So that way we can have more deaths, and yeah, so it can be a little bit difficult for us to figure out which kind of demon we have. And we have Devil's Advocate that can protect, kind of like a monk, but they will just protect you during the day. And then we have an Assassin. Oh, wait a minute, what am I? I'm the Godfather. Ooh, I'm the Godfather, so I'm evil. Oh, I need to find bluff rolls then. Oh, I haven't tried to be the Godfather before. So I'm the Godfather. You start knowing which outsiders are in play. If one died today, choose a player tonight, they die. So in this case, I will get to know which kind of outsiders we have, and I would be able to claim that I'm an outsider. So in that way I could get a bluff roll in that way. But let's see, I have to learn when Trey has been past me, because when we are 15 players, there are only 4 of the Townsfolk rolls that are not in play. And the demon is going to get 3 bluff rolls. So all depending on what kind we have. So I would actually like to hunt down outsiders and make sure that they're going to be killed, because then I would get to kill one at night. Or try to, at least. We have the tea lady. If both your alive neighbors are good, they can't die. Pacifist executed. Good players might not die. Yeah, we can give a pacifist in our 3 for free. We can give a pacifist. Definitely don't want to be the fool. And which one could take a sailor. No, not a sailor. Don't want to be the sailor. Exorcist. Each night choose a player different from to last night. The demon, if chosen, learns who you are, then doesn't wake tonight. Maybe you should take some good rolls. And then we have the Minstrel. When a minion is executed. Yeah, we could take a Minstrel. Hey, Trey.
Hello. All right, so your fellow minions are Michael and Chris.
Okay.
Demon is Mia.
You did it. Yeah, okay.
And I'm not gonna come back to you. I'm just gonna go ahead and do your Godfather stuff now.
Yeah.
You start knowing which outsiders. So you know that there's a Tinker, you know that there's a Goon, and you know that there's a Moonchild.
Ah, not the Lunatic.
To be honest with you, because of the minions, I have to give the Lunatic. The moment the Lunatic finds out in this game, it's like the Snake Charmer. It's like it just ruins everything. I'm starting to really hate the Lunatic unless you have a Poppy Grower, because a Lunatic with a Poppy Grower doesn't get information, and now I don't have to because here's the deal. It's like a lot of times I want to give the Lunatic players that aren't actually evil, but it's like they're gonna figure it out like that. So it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But then if the Lunatic figures it out.
That is why I have the Poppy Grow and the Marionette.
Yeah, this script would be, especially with information, this script would benefit with having the
Marionette and Poppy Grow and the Marionette.
And yeah, because I was playing in a BMR game where Chris was the Lunatic and he didn't say anything like for half the game, and when I finally talked to him, he's like, "Yeah, Blake and this person, they were told my evil team." I'm like, "Dude, why didn't you tell us that 3 days ago?"
Yeah.
I'm like, and Blake ended up being the demon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. So, anyways, so that's what you learned. So you might be getting some kills in this game.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I really like the Godfather. Once I saw how the Godfather really works, I'm just like, oh damn, it's another like Fangu. It's like the outsiders got to stay very, very quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. So we have all the outsiders except the Lunatic. So I can't. So we have a Tinker, a Moonchild, and a Goon. And of course the Goon, we can only kill the Goon during the day. So if you could turn the Goon evil and then kill them, execute them at the day, that would be perfect, because then we would have one more evil player and I would get to kill someone. Okay, we need to mark our that Mia, she is the demon, and we have Chris and Mike. Okay, I'm sitting next to Michael, so he's evil. And then we have Chris. Wow, we are actually sitting quite close to each other. So me, Michael, Chris, and then we have Mia, and Brody is in between us all. Oh, fun. Okay.
All right, I got 16 bubbles here. All right, so guys, just a couple of announcements just before this, just because I want the game not to go 5 hours, and I don't want a lot of people talking over each other and stuff like that. A couple of things. Use chat freely to try and arrange meetings. That way we're not shouting all at the same time. Also, I will use mute all if you guys get out of line. Because I want it to be smooth and whatnot. Also, I'm going to try and push for a more quicker game. I know that there's 15 players and there's a lot to say, but I'm going to try and do it to where the days between night phase and the end of the day is about 15 to 18 minutes instead of 25 to 30. Also, if you're going to make stupid nominations, just don't, because it just extends the length of the game. So just keep that in mind, please. Anyway, I'm going to give you guys 9 minutes, and I'll open breakout rooms.
I'd like to gossip that there is no Godfather.
Well, here, we'll wait for gossips till when we come back and open nominations.
Too late.
I have written nothing down from Glenn.
Glenn, want to talk?
Yeah, go for it, Soren. Let's do it.
Mia, do you want to have a chat real quick?
I'll come to you.
Oh,
Okay.
George and Mia are already chatting, so Chris A want to have a chat.
Cool, Brody. I'll come to you.
Yeah, we
come
can
to
have a chat.
my room.
My room?
Yeah, I'll come to you.
Hey, Michael.
So, what are you?
I am the Godfather, and I know which minions we have in the game.
Okay, excellent.
Not minions. I mean outsiders. Outsiders.
Right.
We have all except the Lunatic, and I hope we had the Lunatic because then I could take one of the outsiders and claim to be them.
All except the Lunatic. Fantastic.
So I might at some point come out and say that I think I was the Lunatic and stuff.
I'm hoping that we've got a devil's advocate. I'm hoping Chris is a devil's advocate.
So you are the assassin?
I'm the mastermind.
Oh, the mastermind. Ooh. Because
I'm hoping Chris is the devil's advocate, because then if I'm sat in the middle of them, Chris can potentially alternate between you and himself, and I can bluff as a tea lady.
Oh yeah.
Being sat in between.
Yeah. It depends on if you have the tea lady in play.
Yeah, that's it. I want to try and have
you could also go with a sailor in that way, because you could protect yourself. Yeah. But for the moment, my free for free is Innkeeper, Exorcist, and Gambler.
Okay.
Have you prepared anything?
I've got tea lady, sailor, and minstrel at the moment, but I'm going to try and get a word with Mia.
Tea lady.
And I'm going to try and one for one with people if I can confirm one of those
lady,
is
minstrel and sailor. Yeah, and we'll see. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to head back to see if I can call one of them.
Thanks. Yeah.
Mia, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, sure, Michael.
Okay, I'll come to you.
Hello, should we go for a chat?
Yep, let's George.
Okay. I'll go to you.
Yes. Ah, well, George, what are you going to claim this time? You can't claim goblin.
I know. I'm so sad. What do you want to do? Do you want to do a 3?
Yeah, we can do a 3 if you want to.
I will give you Innkeeper,
yes,
Tea Lady, Tinker.
Okay. So if you are the Tinker, you could die at any time, right? Wasn't that it?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and I will give you Innkeeper, Exorcist, or Gambler. So I suspect I shouldn't gamble you at this point if I was the Gambler, because we are doing a free for free.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm sure we'll speak later then and share some more.
I think so. I'll see.
All right.
Let's see.
See you later.
If you set any of it to your right roll.
Mr. T Wed, do you want to go for a chat?
Yes, of course.
Awesome.
My room near
right,
the top?
I'll come to you.
Okay.
Anybody wants to chat?
Do you want to, Steve? I go.
You go.
I'll go.
You go.
My room.
Yeah.
Hello, Martin.
Hello.
How are you
We
doing?
play
What?
a few games. We don't chat very often, which I always find.
Yeah, this time I try to chat with a few more players.
Yeah, I'm just whoever's there, I'm going to chat to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I'm just going for it and trying to solve whatever happens, because God knows what's going to happen in this.
Yeah, and especially in this one, because we don't have as much information as we have in some of the other games. So
guess and hope.
And yeah, and yeah.
It is my first BMR.
It is. Yeah. I have. This is the script I've played the least of the scripts. So yeah, what are you happy doing?
Well, I'm looking for hard claims from other people, if I can get them.
Okay, I'm not doing that at the start. I've made the free for free.
For me, I feel like that's a good idea on what I am. I'm saying I'm looking for hard claims.
Yeah. I have an idea of what you could be.
You want to give me a 3?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm an idiot. When we were waiting, I should have come up with a 3. I haven't come up with a 3 yet, which I'm going to do in a minute.
But
if you want to give me a 3,
I think most.
I feel like I've told you who I am.
Okay, most people they will come up with 3.
Yeah, I was not concentrating. I was sorting my life out.
I will give you Innkeeper, Exorcist, and then you're going to get Gambler. But I suspect you are the Gambler.
I might not be.
Yeah, that's my suspicion, though.
Okay, awesome.
Are you? Then you can give me 3 if you don't think you are the Gambler.
I am the Gambler.
Okay, because if you are, because with what you said, I would suspect you were the Gambler.
I have a theory that if I get nailed as the Gambler and somebody takes me out, then fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Good opportunity to.
But that is also a role.
If I get killed, it's not the worst. But it's not a horrible kill, is it?
But it's also a role that sometimes evil players they like to take because they can get hard claims for people.
True, that's very true.
I mean,
very true.
I'll give you a gate there too. Then.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
George, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah. Come to me. Where am I?
Oh, you're right near the bottom.
Hey, Mia, want to have a chat in your room?
Fred.
I think Chris A is in my room.
Yeah, sure, Martin.
Then come to my room then.
Come to mine. I'm right near the bottom.
So I won't tell you what, but that decision might let us learn something.
Matthew, so am I.
Fred, you'll have to let me know how that goes. About what you were just saying.
Yeah, I think I was mistaken. I think I confused myself.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Yeah, you would need to know more.
Yeah.
Gro, very vague question. Are you and Matthew on similar wavelengths?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Welcome back, everybody. Nominations are open. Have fun.
I'd like to gossip that the demon is a female player.
Wow.
I would.
I mean, all ladies are demons, am I right, fellas?
I'd like to
And that's which one's going to nominate George?
Who was that?
No,
Trey said no. Trey said no steady nominations.
Sorry, that wasn't a.
We'll gossip that the outsider count has been manipulated.
I'll gossip that there's a lunatic in play.
I'll gossip that the demon is a Shabaloth.
Also, by George or Mia is the demon player.
I will gossip that there is no pairs of evil players.
I would like to gossip that there's a Zombuul in play.
I'd like to gossip that I didn't hear a word that Mia just said.
That's not a gossip.
And Brody dies of a night.
I'll gossip the demon has an M in their name.
I will gossip that the demon is from Glen up to Grow inclusive.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
From Glen up to Grow, so it's clockwise.
I will gossip that the demon is in the bottom 4 rows. Rank Steven to Hella.
Oh, I thought you meant on the roll sheet.
I'd like to gossip the demon is in
that's
fact
a pretty
demon.
good chance.
He'll help you gossip.
I'd like to.
Did you say Steve?
Yeah, ranking.
Oh, from ranking, because there's no Steven.
Sorry. Steven.
Whoa, Martin, that includes me.
Always.
You are included twice then.
Sorry, we'll always include you.
Yes, I am. I'm worried now.
Thanks for that, Glenn.
I think it's a good shout between the four of them.
Martin, come on.
It was aimed at Soren if it helped.
Yeah, he's evil, to be fair. He claimed to be the assassin.
I'd like to nominate Michelle.
But okay. Brody nominates Michelle.
Yeah, my accusation, I actually know nothing about Michelle, but I have heard of several pacifists. So, like,
okay.
Michelle,
your
all of
defense?
those lines are slim.
It's great if there's several pacifists. However, that is I suppose I'm a good one to try it on, but there are other people that know my roles, and
Oh, plural.
All right. Anybody want any pertinent information? Okie dokie. We will start the countdown. Michelle, and it's going to take a majority of 8.
Come on, Chris and Hilde.
Okay, Søren's calling.
I'll join in. Seat.
Wow.
I couldn't take my seat.
From
somewhere Nam is very happy because that's what you need to do in this script.
Yeah, I couldn't take my seat.
Oh, okay. Well, you better hurry up and take it. All right, so we got Michelle on chopping block with 8 votes.
I don't know why. It seems a bit of a strange thing. I don't know why so many people voted on that. The accusation was that we should kill Michelle because there are people that are claiming pacifist in the game.
Sounds good enough for me.
I have heard of several pacifists. Michelle said, she also said in her defense, it'd be a fine one to test that thesis on. And if I accidentally threw you under the bus, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. Well, I'll start my 10 count. If you guys got nothing to say.
We're trying to make it quick for you, Trey.
Oh no, that's cool. I'm glad. I'm giving you guys a little bit of time to at least talk if you want.
People seem to somehow agree that we should kill Michelle because
It seems like
All
it
right,
was
so-
a test.
pacifist claim.
All right. No, my 10 count has gone down. Michelle is executed, but Michelle does not die.
There's lots of ways you couldn't die. Seems like a test.
And
Fucking those pacifists.
You pick Michelle.
So I would guess that George or Twet is the tea lady. Mia she gossip that she think we has a Zombuul. It could be that she then is a Zombuul. I don't know. Could be a way to tell which kind of demon we have.
is everybody back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's only 15. There's 16. All right, everybody. In the night, you learn that George has died and Vanessa has died.
Okay. I would like to claim Moonchild and pick. Let's pick Martin.
All right. So George is claiming Moonchild and George picks Martin. Okay. And I will open breakout rooms for you guys and give you guys 8 minutes.
Martin, can we actually chat?
George, can
Right.
listen with mine.
Yeah, sure.
Mia, would you like to chat?
Come to mine, Martin, because I'm supposed
I'll
to
go
the
to yours,
top.
Michael.
Hello, do you want to chat?
Yeah, we can chat, Vanessa.
Okay.
My room.
Sure.
Ooh.
I'll just come to.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hey, Hannah, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. Oh, sorry, Mr. Gabe again.
Yeah.
I was traveling, but yeah. Well, how did
What did you do since you already died?
I was the grandmother.
Oh, was George your grandchild?
He was the Moonchild.
No, he was not your grandchild then.
Well, I think it's called. Isn't it called Moonchild?
Oh, but you said you were the grandmother.
Yeah.
And did your grandchild die?
Yes.
Okay, so that explains that would explain the 2 deaths.
Right.
Okay.
And I had told that to Soren, so he can confirm. But you think Soren's evil?
I don't know, but I don't know. But he did.
What are you claiming?
He did push for Michelle.
What are you claiming?
What I'm claiming?
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm claiming 3 rolls, but I suspect you're good because I don't think in this script you would want to kill your minions, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What about you, Hella? What are you claiming?
I'm the Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Yes, and I chose Glenn.
Exorcist, and you chose Glenn.
Yeah. So, if he is the demon, then he would get to know that I chose him, but he wouldn't get to do anything.
Okay.
So it's kind of like he's drunk.
Okay.
If he was the demon, so I'm on a demon hunt. So if you have a nightmare, but don't tell it any further, right? So if I pick the demon and we have a night when nothing happens.
Okay. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so what was it? George, he claimed to be the Moonchild.
Yes.
So that is an outsider. And that means that he then picked Martin.
I think so.
Yeah, he said Martin. When they learn you to die, probably choose one alive there tonight. If it was a good player, they die.
I'm not sure when they die, but yeah.
At night.
Okay.
It will be at night. So, of course, evil players could pick him, but if we have more deaths like we had today, then most likely he was the Moonchild.
Right.
As he claimed.
Right.
And I don't see he could be evil. That wouldn't make sense in this script.
Right.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thank you for all the info, Helen.
You're welcome. Well, you have to solve the puzzle with George, I think.
Yes, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you.
Next time again. We talked everyone.
Who is it you want to talk to, Vanessa?
I already talked to Grow.
Oh, it seemed like you were waiting for someone.
Okay.
Anybody want to chat?
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
My room, Grow?
Yes.
How much more time?
Hey, Grow.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
I think I know why 2 players died.
Yeah, I also have a feeling that I know why 2 players died, but I have a feeling that George is not the Moonchild.
Okay, so you think he's just claiming it?
I'm not sure. She could, of course, the grandmother could, of course, have seen a Moonchild.
Yeah. Isn't it just a good player?
Yeah, good player. You're right. I thought it was a Townsfolk.
No, you're just good
player,
player and their character, so they could.
Yes.
I
was pretty sure when Vanessa died that it had to be something.
Yeah, but of course you know George. He never claimed for this. I talked to him. I think as number 2 or something, and he said Tinker, Innkeeper, and T. And then I thought, when Michelle didn't die, then I thought, okay, she could be the Pacifist, the Sailor, or George or Twit could be the tea lady.
Yeah.
Was what I thought.
Yeah.
Of course,
what
it could be a devil's advocate. Also.
Yeah. I had a claim for a soft claim for devil's advocate, so you never know.
What? Was it Glenn?
Yes, it's Glenn.
Because he's always suspicious. I haven't even talked to him. I was like, I'm not going to talk to Glenn. He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Should we do a 3 for 3?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I would say Innkeeper, Exorcist, or Gambler.
Innkeeper, Exorcist, or Gambler.
Yeah. And let me see. Where are you on here? There.
Gambler.
But I actually think I know who the gambler is. It's not me. But I've given them as 3 for
Okay,
3.
fair enough. You say you don't know.
I think so.
You know who
yeah.
Okay, good. So not gambler.
No.
Then I'll give you 2 as well because one of mine was I have grandmother professor pacifist.
Okay. So you are one of the pacifists.
Yes, but I haven't talked to Brody, so.
Yes.
So it wasn't me. He was.
Oh, so we can have even more.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some evil players claiming it too.
Yeah. I will say though, I've claimed Lunatic to Glenn together with all my other roles because he claimed 4 roles and one of them was the devil's advocate.
What is it?
So I had to claim 4 roles.
Did he then say sailor, innkeeper, gambler? And then...
we got sailor as one of them.
Yeah. Oh, already closing? Man,
yeah, that's
way too early. Only spoke to 2 people then.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, he wants a quick game apparently.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Right. Cheers.
Hey Martin, can I chat with you tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, since you've tried to solve
Vanessa, I'm really
All right,
sad
everybody.
you said you come chat with me and you went and chatted with the boys instead.
Nominations are open.
It was important. Sorry, Michelle.
I would like to gossip that everyone between George and myself is good.
Which way?
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
The other way would be pretty cool.
I'd like to gossip that Vanessa's evil.
I would like to gossip that there's a devil's advocate.
Okay.
I would like to gossip that we have 1 pair of evil players.
Oh, you made it official. Okay.
That wasn't, I was going to type it.
Legends.
I would like to gossip that it is from Sweat to Glenn inclusive.
Wait, that doesn't include me, Soren. That's good.
That's all right, Martin. If you're evil, you won't die tonight. It's fine.
That the goon is evil.
I'm gonna gossip that between Martin and Brody, there's a professor. Clockwise.
And I would like to gossip that between Michelle and down to Michael inclusive, we have a demon.
If we're dead, we don't have to gossip anymore, right?
No.
You can if you want. But then
it wouldn't
tell no
take
tales.
effect.
No one's going to stop you.
You're just open to any sort of gossip.
That wasn't me.
Also,
We could talk about Lady Gaga or something.
Vanessa, do you want to claim anything or not?
Yeah, I mean, I was the grandmother, and that's why I died when George died.
Okay.
So I just take it that this town is full of a bunch of gossips, but then once it really settles down, you guys are just introverts who are going to go to their house.
Yeah.
All talk. No
Yeah.
action.
So I think we have a Poe in play and 3 are going to die tonight.
I think we have a Poe.
Yeah. Could seem like it.
Yeah, well...
So what's he thinking? Poe charged last night and killed me while it was charging.
Well, we could have an assassin.
Oh, that would have to be assassin with a gossip for it to be a Poe charge.
No,
Just-
if Vanessa and George are like grandmother, grandchild, the assassin could kill the grandchild and the grandmother will die too, right?
It's only demon.
Okay.
Only demon.
As I always say, read the rolls.
Yeah.
So, how
So
could
that's probably not a Poe.
how could there be a
Sorry.
Poe? I might be wrong.
So it has to be a demon kill, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be a demon kill, an assassin kill, and then a gossip kill that then pick the grandmother.
For it to be a Poe, they'd have to charge assassin plus gossip would be responsible for it. That's like the only way it would be a Poe charge.
Yeah, that would be a bit strange, right?
And the fact that Georgia, you're sticking by Moonchild.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We'll see.
Grandmother sees Moonchild. That's interesting, but cool.
Possible.
Zombuul is an option.
Has a grandmother ever seen a lunatic?
That would be odd.
Yeah.
Wait, technically you could.
I like how like everyone's kind of like. So the simplest option here is that I died and Vanessa died because she's my grandmother, and yet we're like, oh well, what about this world, which is like fantastical, where like like 3 things need to happen.
Oh, but I totally just wrote down grandmother sees lunatic. That I would love to watch that interaction. Hey, I'm your grandmother. Oh, wait, what?
I tried not to laugh so much so you could believe it.
Yeah.
I know I ate half of it. You can have the rest. Go do your work. When you're done with your homework, you can have this. All right.
Yeah.
One of us is that aimed at.
So is anybody actually going to make any nominations?
Yeah, George, who did you choose as the Moonchild?
Martin.
Martin.
For no logistical reason other than
that's what we do.
He was looking at me funny. Yeah, yeah, sure.
What we do.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's what we do.
So should we double tap Vanessa just in case we have a Zombuul?
That would be wasted.
The other thing we can do is, if we are scared of having so many deaths at night, because Martin would probably die at night, we could kill Martin now.
That's an option, but I'm going to advise against that just because of what
I'm putting
he
that
told
out there
me.
as an option. I was just putting it out there as an option.
Yeah, it's definitely an option. Like if he, I think we'll know. I think we'll learn more from him dying at night than executing him now.
Yeah.
What I was thinking exactly, but
I was just thinking that if we have a Poe charge, then thinking it is a Poe charge, then
Yeah, but we can't really. It's almost impossible to have a Poe that's charged. It's really. We have to jump through a lot of hoops for that.
It must have been a demon kill.
All right, guys, I'm going to start my 10 count.
Mike nominates Michelle.
What was that?
Mike nominates Michelle.
All right. Michael nominates Michelle. I love it. I put my hands up and there, all these nominations start flying. It's amazing.
Just do it.
All right. Michael nominates Michelle.
Nothing in particular against Michelle. I've not actually spoken to her, but the fact that she didn't die yesterday, I'm just intrigued to see if that happens again.
Okay. Michelle?
It's an interesting idea. Again, we're still testing Pacifist. So whatever.
Sure, Pacifist would work again.
That's I don't know that it would either.
Yeah, I don't think Pacifist would work twice in a row on a good player.
But maybe it's not a pacifist.
Yeah, maybe like DA.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah,
I just
definitely
think
would
it
have
would
worked
be.
twice on the same person.
Michelle,
Yeah.
did you want an official defense, or was that all you wanted to add?
That's all I'm
Cool.
going to say.
All right, folks. I'm going to start the countdown for Michelle. It'll start with Twed.
It's interesting.
Go do your homework.
She's got an audience, though.
She can't hear any of you guys, so. All right,
she's
so not so eager to kill today. Michelle is safe. Not enough votes.
Makes me think evil wanted me to look evil.
I'm going to nominate Vanessa.
Okay, Brody nominates Vanessa. Brody, your accusation.
I heard someone else say, "What if Vanessa's evil?" I know nothing about that, but it's definitely worth checking. If we have nothing else, we can at least get this double tap out of the way.
Okay, Vanessa, your defense.
Well, I'm already dead. And I mean, if you want to double tap me, whatever. Just do it.
Do it.
I don't know what else.
I mean, I don't think it's likely in this scenario, but I suppose it would be a viable strategy if it was like a Zombuul, for the Zombuul to kill themselves and then for the assassin to kill someone and then for the Zombuul to claim grandmother. That could happen. Yeah. I don't think that's what's happened here, but viable strategy for sure.
Or if it's like a Mastermind game with a Zombuul.
All right, folks, I'm going to start the countdown on Vanessa.
The Zombuul will have to be dead twice, right, for this
Yeah.
Mastermind to come into effect.
That is correct.
But we just
Thank you for giving me the credit to come up with that.
But we just need 7, right?
Yeah, well,
So
only
7 is enough. 7 is enough.
Surely we should establish it's a Zombuul before we start wasting votes double tapping people.
But we didn't have any other options.
All right, folks. 7 votes is enough to put Vanessa's dead body on the chopping block.
I nominate Steve Rankin.
Okie dokie. Glenn nominates Rankin. Glenn, your accusation.
I'm really frustrated because I had him as evil and he looked like he voted like he was good. So I just want him out of my way.
All right, Rankin, your defense.
Yeah, I'm not a bad kill. I don't mind dying. But Vanessa's probably a better one, just to do a double tap. But I don't mind.
No, well, if it's not a Zombuul game, then we're wasting our time double tapping Vanessa.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
No, it's not.
It could be a mastermind. Vanessa could have been the demon, obviously.
Yeah.
That could be a tendency to re-rec.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown on Rankin. It's going to start with Vanessa. Here we go.
In this case, I'm willing to bet Steven's life that this is not a mastermind game.
While this is going around, I've just got a quick Storyteller question.
Yes, sir.
If I was the Moonchild and if I was picked by a Pukka, would I be poisoned for my pick? Or would it?
If you're picked by a Pukka, then you would be poisoned. That is correct.
Yeah. So,
Being as that's what the Pukka does.
I mean, because so when does the Moonchild register with their decision? Is it still on at night, or does it technically count the next day? I don't know.
It says when you learn that you died, and when you died, you become healthy if you've got a Pukka. So I would say that it works.
So basically, what you're trying to ask me is when does the Moonchild take effect?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the effect of the Moonchild is going to happen in the night order, because the Moonchild is on the night order. That's when I would take into consideration whatever happened. However, the choice was made at the time you were alive. So if you're claiming Moonchild, and at the moment you picked Martin, if you were drunk or poisoned, then I would disregard your pick, and when it came to the order, the Moonchild spot in the night order, I would just say disregard.
Can I just pop up there? If you were killed by Pukka, George, it would have been picked on night 1, and by the start of night 2, you'd be sober again.
Yes, but if you're, it's about whether or not you were poisoned or drunk at the moment you picked. I just take your pick into account in the night order at that time. So does that answer your question?
Sure.
It's kind of the same with the gossip, right? When you gossip, you have to be sober for it to come in effect.
So here's a suggestion. Someone said that we had a professor in play. They could, if Vanessa's a dead grandmother, they could revive her, and she'd presumably see someone else.
Well, not necessarily. They could learn the same character.
They could.
I'm dead though, right? They learn a dead person.
It just says
All
it
right,
learns a
folks.
good
With
player
that,
character, doesn't
Vanessa's
necessarily
dead
stay
body is executed and dies a second time, and the game continues. I will open all breakout rooms. All right, everybody, welcome back. In the night, only one death tonight. You see that Michelle has died. And I'm going to open breakout rooms and give you guys 7 minutes, okay? Actually, I'll give you guys 8 minutes. I have to step away and make a phone call real quick.
George?
Michelle, can I have a chat in your room?
Can I talk to George, please?
Yes, we're going to kill you, Martin.
Okay, that's close to me. Come and talk to me. I'm right there.
Helena, do you want to talk?
Yeah, we can talk. Your room.
That's fine.
Chris, can we chat? It's Mark.
Hey, Mia. Who are you?
What?
Who are you? Which demon?
I'm the Poe.
The Poe. So you haven't charged? Have you charged this night then?
Yes.
Oh, so Chris is the assassin?
Yes.
Oh, and Martin didn't die?
Nope.
Is that because George is not the Moonchild then?
Maybe.
Because
I don't know.
Martin is claiming the gambler.
Okay. Unless Soren is the tea lady.
Yeah. You think Soren is the tea lady?
Yeah. I don't know. I've not talked to him.
Okay, what are the bluffs?
Exorcist, Innkeeper, and Courtier. I'm going with Exorcist. Chris is taking Courtier because he's one time and that's one time.
I claimed Exorcist to Vanessa. Because she was dead. I thought about, should we say that we also had the Innkeeper?
Yes.
Okay, because I said Innkeeper, Exorcist, Gambler in my for free, and I think Martin is the Gambler.
Okay.
So do you
hard claimed Exorcist?
Yeah, I did. Did you hard claim anything?
No.
But what was Chris going with?
He's going with Courtier.
Could you take Innkeeper then?
I can.
Otherwise, we should say I had swapped.
We could also do that.
What do you feel comfortable with? Because if you haven't taken the Innkeeper.
I've not been taking Innkeeper. I've not said that to anyone.
No. But it's up to you because you're a demon. I'm just a Godfather. We need to find some and kill some.
Yeah, I knew George was an outsider, but I killed Vanessa, and I don't know why he died.
You killed Vanessa?
Yes.
She said she was the grandmother to George, so maybe it was the opposite. The other way around.
It wasn't a gossip kill.
Oh, then could have been a gossip kill then.
Yes, because George had claimed to me that he was an outsider.
Yeah.
He didn't say which one.
Okay, but he might not be then. Okay, but what do you want to do? I did hard claim to Vanessa and I said I picked Glenn.
Okay, I will go with Innkeeper. I've not told anyone.
Yeah, and I will say that I picked you as my second one.
Okay.
Or should I go with another because that I could say Michael. So I'm going with the ones next to me.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So for you, I would just claim Innkeeper, Exorcist, and Gambler.
Yes.
And you maybe claimed Innkeeper.
Well, I've given Innkeeper in all my 3/3s.
Perfect.
I've gone with Exorcist, Innkeeper, and then something else.
Okay, so I will mark you as the Innkeeper.
Cool.
So you have to figure out who you chose the first 2 nights. And maybe you have to go to tell someone, but that might be drunk. You told me that I could be drunk the first night.
Yes.
So you picked me the first night.
Yes.
So my Glenn information could be wrong if I was drunk.
Yes, I'll go talk to someone.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right.
Lisa,
can you and I have a chat in your room?
Yes, sure, buddy.
All right.
Can I get in on that after you and Brody? Hella, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, I actually do.
Okay, I'll come to you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just so you know it, that I'm claiming Exorcist and Mia's claiming Innkeeper.
Okay, I was going to suggest mention.
What? I can't hear you.
How's that now? Can you hear?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
I was going to say, what do you think of the idea of Mia killing herself tonight as part of the 3?
Killing herself?
Yeah.
Then the game will end? No, it won't. No. Oh, yeah, she could. She could definitely. But then she should kill evil players. Then she should kill all the evil players.
Yeah, I mean,
Because,
Chris and myself probably
okay,
wants
not all of us, because. But
not all of us,
the
probably
only problem
very
is if you're not. The only problem is if you're not killing anyone.
If there's 3 deaths in the night, though, surely we can convince people that it's not a Zombuul game and to kill someone during the day.
Yeah, but then she might have to sacrifice one of us.
Yeah, well, Chris has already used his ability, so whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe take me with. So it's only you left.
Well, we'll see about that. I'd rather have someone else in there that can nominate in case.
Yeah. So we have 2. Yeah. Yep. You have to go and talk to her then. But I picked you as the Exorcist last night.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The room.
Yeah,
sure.
Can
Sorry, can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
Come to my room.
Well, I actually want to talk to Glenn. Even though I know he's going to confuse me, Glenn.
There he is.
Glenn, can I talk to you and get confused?
Get me out of this madhouse.
Yeah, Glenn, should we talk?
There we go.
What?
Go to you?
Yeah, take my room.
Cool.
Okay, Glenn, what are you claiming this time?
I think I keep on walking into evil chats all the time. I'm feeling rather a bit down and depressed, to be honest with you. I think only the evil people want to talk to me. Are you evil?
No, I was first talking to you at the 3rd day, and you are even my neighbor.
Yeah, I know, but I've been trying to talk to you, and you're being off everywhere else, and I've got you marked down as evil.
As usual, then it's as usual, I guess.
Oh,
here we go again. Yeah, I did talk to Martin.
He looks evil.
Yet it's strange that he didn't die. If George is the Moonchild.
Yeah, and he didn't die. So why are we not? We're going to kill him, right? Today.
It depends on if George changed his mind and says it's not the Moonchild.
Oh my God!
I don't know if he does, but if he was the Moonchild, then it's suspicious because I don't think there's that much poison in this script, unless we had the what is it?
Sailor.
Yeah, or the Pukka. If we had the Pukka, right, they would poison their target.
Have we heard about Sailor or because at the moment, what have I got you down as? I think I've got you down as the gossip.
No, I'm not the gossip.
Oh, you're playing a good gossip. You must be evil then.
No. I have a hard claim to Vanessa because I'm pretty sure she was good. I couldn't see why the evil team would want to kill themselves in this one. You wouldn't want to kill your minions, right?
It's not too hard for an evil person to hard claim to Vanessa a role that they think they are, like a gossip.
Now you go again. I'm sure you're the gossip then.
No. I've got 3. But
Yeah.
do you want to do a game or not?
I will say I have picked you one night.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I picked you.
Are
I picked you first night.
Innkeeper, Sailor? Which one?
No, I haven't. I have only made you drunk if you're the demon.
Oh, you think you're the...
I'm on demon hunt.
You're Exorcist, no?
Yeah, and there actually died 2 people the day I picked you. The only problem I have is that I talked to an innkeeper that protected me the first night. So I could have been drunk.
Oh.
I don't know. But
What?
so I don't think you're the demon, but if I was drunk, you could be the demon.
Okay,
But-
so
but
on the Courtier, I'm the oh my god, I'm the Sailor and I'm the Fool. If I'm the Sailor, then I've been drinking with you.
No, you shouldn't drink with me.
Look, I like having a drink, okay, right, and I don't like drinking on my own. So I choose one of my mates.
I like drinking too, but at the moment you will mess up my information. You're drinking with me.
Okay, well, maybe I should, if I'm the Sailor, I'll stop drinking with you then. How about that?
Yeah, you could choose another player that don't mind being drunk.
Yeah, maybe the demon. Who do you reckon the demon is?
Yeah, that is an excellent question. Who can the demon be?
Yeah, what have you got?
I haven't spoken to that many people, so I still have a lot of people I don't know who they are.
Let's go, Martin.
Is everybody here?
Yeah, I have a storyteller question.
Okay, guys, I had to make a phone call. I stepped away. I have an announcement. Hold on, everybody. Chill. Everybody needs to talk to me. I'm about to say something. Once everybody's back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is here.
3, 4, 5. Somebody's camera is off. Who's
Yeah,
missing?
Vanessa has his camera off.
Okay. So I also forgot to tell you guys in the night that Martin died. Now, how many people still need to talk to me?
Now that's
that changes a lot.
Yeah.
I've wasted the whole day trying to figure that one out.
We were getting suspicious on Martin.
All right, so I can keep talking. Just to let y'all know that I gave you guys an extra 3 minutes, so you guys had extra time and stuff like that. But yes, Martin also died in the night. I did not catch that in my grim. And so, who still here has a storyteller question of unrelevance to Martin?
I have.
Okay, what's up, Grow?
I was just discussing with Søren. If you're drunk or poisoned, you could get correct information, right? Even.
Hey, Michael, I'm going to mute you just because you got a lot of background noise going on. Yes, drunk or poisoning can always yield true information if I deem necessary. It's just the Vortox that would always yield false.
Okay, good.
Yep. All right. All right. So, guys, with that, nominations are now open.
There goes all my theories.
Okay, I was going to nominate Martin, obviously.
And I was okay with that.
I'm going to gossip that Rankin is good.
I would like to gossip that we have at least one dead player.
What?
At least one dead evil player.
You got at least one dead
evil
player? Evil player, okay. I'm sorry, all I heard was one dead player, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Can I gossip that there's a minstrel in the game?
I will gossip that there is an extra evil player.
Oh, nobody's dying tonight. Oh, wait, nah, that's entirely possible. I forgot.
Gross.
Well, gossip that I'm dead twice.
I will gossip. We have a sailor in the game.
Don't worry, Vanessa. I always gossip when I'm dead that I'm dead.
Gossip that demon is from Glen to Twit inclusive, clockwise.
So what demon do we think it is?
Did everybody put their gossips in the chat? That feel like that they're like legit gossips.
I'm not legit.
You're so
Big
legit
gossip
to quit. Yeah.
Well, Brody, I think we can rule out maybe the Shabaloth at the moment, right? Is that right? Can we just...
Yeah, by and large, I think we can rule out the Shabaloth.
All right, okay. So if it was a code, then...
Problem is we haven't executed anyone yet.
Maybe we can rule out Shabaloth. There's always a chance that someone's hit someone next to a tea lady in the night,
Or they picked a dead player to resurrect them.
But yeah,
we could have a Poe, but we probably have a Pukka.
Yeah.
I do think of a Pukka too.
Knowing what I know of Pukka's possible, I think Michelle died from an assassination.
So you think it's a Poe charge? That the two deaths were Assassin plus my Moonchild?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. Like we could have a Poe charge tonight, and people are going to die tomorrow.
If it's a Zombuul, are we? Have we double tapped everyone we need to?
Well, I don't think
we'll tap anyone else until we've established it in the Zombuul game.
Yeah. Oh, of the dead, we double tapped Vanessa if she was a demon, and we have a Mastermind. Although I heard that a Courtier made the Mastermind drunk, which is it's cool. I don't think Michelle's the demon at all. I don't think George is demon, and I don't think Martin's the demon. So I think we should kill someone actual today.
Who's actual?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If we kill someone actual, then we can remove the possibility of a Zombuul, right? No?
Unless they decide to sink a kill, but that would still be wasting their time. So
I would kill Steven.
Wait, you'd kill Steven?
I'm gonna
well, I was about to say when I put my hands up, people nominate, so I will put my hands up. But again, Mia nominates Matthew. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, Mia nominates Matthew.
I've not talked to Matthew myself, but what I've heard about him, I think he would be an okay kill for the town. I've heard rumors about his role. If that is correct, I think he's an okay kill.
Okay, Matthew, your defense.
Yeah. Those rumors that you've heard, Mia, they're true.
Mm-hmm.
Those rumors you've heard, Mia, are true. Michelle, I have hard claim to Michelle, Vanessa, and Brody, what I am. And if I'm right about what's happened, nothing's changed.
But we need someone to die, though, don't we? We need actually someone to die so that we can check to see if it's a Zombuul or not, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, folks. I'm going to run the countdown here on Matthew, and it will start with Grow.
Do we want to get 6 on this one?
I
we
think
want
so.
to kill Matthew.
I think we should have 6.
But only 6, right?
Yes, and I also know what Matthew is, and I don't think he's lying. But I also think we need a death to disprove the Zombuul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And I think with what I've heard, I think he's an okay choice.
I would
Is Matthew someone who's going to die if we execute him or not?
I think only the pacifist would prevent that.
Okay, so Matthew got enough votes to go on the chopping block. He got 6. Do we have any other nominations, or is town pleased with this?
Yes. Just as a question, I just want to question Martin. Did you gamble me?
No.
Really?
I gambled something to make sure my kill was a Moonchild kill.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and Martin had a chat.
I gambled something I knew was right. Therefore, if I died, I knew it was the Moonchild.
I'm going to start my countdown, folks.
Okay.
That was my theory. I gambled the same thing I
Theory,
gambled
Martin.
this night.
Good job, Martin. Very well played, sir.
Well, then I thought you were telling porkies. Because I didn't die.
Yeah.
All right, guys. With that, Matthew has been executed, but Matthew does not die.
Oh no!
I'm going to open breakout rooms.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Matthew doesn't die.
My guess is he was DA protected. I hoped he was going to die and that he was the Goon. That was what I thought, that he was the Goon when they said that. Oh well. Hey, when we are not executing anyone, then we are not executing any of the outsiders, and then I'm not going to get a second kill or get to kill someone. So we could actually have 4 kills this night, but of course I should have heard Mia of who she was going to choose, so I could choose another player. Because she shouldn't kill any of the outsiders. She should go for the other players.
Or somebody's got their camera off.
Vanessa has her camera off.
Generally, Vanessa.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you guys are playing and you're coming back, please turn your camera because I wait for 16 screens to pop up. All right, everybody. In the night, you learned that Soren died, and Gro died, and Rankin died. And I will open breakout rooms, and I'll give you guys all 6 minutes.
Trey, can I talk to you, please?
Yes, my room.
Brody, can we talk?
Yes, come to my room.
Yes.
I guess we have a Poe in the game, right?
Matthew, can I talk to you?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, possibly.
One of the dead players like to talk to me.
I'll talk to you.
Which room? Me? Or do you?
Which players, Michelle?
Hey.
Why would Wells get
One of
free?
the ones that just died, but George, I'll happily talk
Okay.
to you again if you want. But
Hello?
No, you're right.
Soren, Rankin,
Yeah.
Grow, one of you.
I'll talk to you.
Yeah, you can talk to me.
Your room?
Yes.
Okay.
Come to you, Michelle.
What the heck is going on?
So it could be a poo, but it might not be a poo. So I'm an outsider. I'm the tinker. So I can die at any time.
Okay, so but
Wait.
so you could just die because you're
Yeah.
a tinker.
Yeah. So he might have killed 3 to make it look like a poo. It might not be a poo. But also.
But if we have this game. But this means that what could have happened then is if we had a gossip kill.
Yeah.
And you just died, and we just had 1 kill, or
Yeah.
we had a Shabaloth.
Yes. Yeah.
And then a gossip, or you just died.
Yeah. Or it could be a poo.
Or it could be a poo. That was what I thought when I saw 3 kills.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to think that as a storyteller, they might want the 3 kills to make it look like a poo.
Yeah.
And not believe the gossip, but I don't know who he is, the gossip.
No, I don't know either. It's not me. It's not me.
It's not me.
We definitely don't have a Zombuul. Well, I guess you died. I don't think you. I will not suspect that you are evil.
Yeah.
Because I'm the exorcist.
Oh, you're
so I'm demon hunting.
Yeah.
But I chose Glenn the first night.
And no.
And then I chose Michael. So I chose my neighbors. And then I chose Grow. I did.
Have you chosen Twed?
What?
Twed?
I haven't chosen him, but I could choose him. I can choose him tomorrow.
I think he's claiming to be the tea lady.
Okay.
I think. But that's what I've heard from somebody else.
But then one of his neighbors did die.
Yeah.
Oh, that is why Søren thought it was an assassin.
Mm-hmm. So he's claiming tea lady.
Okay.
So
I guess, and my guess is Matthew. As with the way they talked, I thought that Matthew might be the Goon.
And that would be 3 outsiders then. Yeah,
because if they said he kind of said that he was still good or something.
Yeah.
So I would suspect that he was not the Goon. Yeah. I actually don't know what Brody and Chris A is.
No, Chris A. His 3 were Pacifist, Courtier, and Professor.
Okay.
That's what his 3 were.
Yeah, and Glenn he said Sailor, Courtier, and what was the third one? But I kind of thought he kind of said if he was the sailor that he had chosen me.
He also said that he was. He gave me 4 and put in Devil's Advocate for
someone else said me that he put in Devil's Advocate, but then I said then he could be of course the sailor. But that was suspicious, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to.
So if Twed is the tea lady, Mia could be evil.
Yeah. But then again, Michelle didn't die the first time, right?
That is true.
So she didn't die, or otherwise one of them would have been poisoned.
Yeah.
Because what is the tea lady? You're both. They can't die.
They can't die at all.
They can't die. So unless someone was poisoned, or unless he's of course lying about it, or she was protected.
Yeah.
In another way. The Innkeeper.
I'd like to know who.
If the Innkeeper chose Twed, then he could have been drunk.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh, and then his ability wouldn't work. But I don't know.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Because three of us died.
But at the moment I haven't heard from Brody and Chris.
No.
And Glenn is always playing. Like, you don't know if he's good or evil.
Yeah, no. So, because he's got me down as an evil player. But I'm like, I'm not.
No?
I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, me neither. Oh. So this is. Wow. Yeah. It's kind of like one half, and then there's Matthew.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all there.
One side of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be fun.
Yeah, and let's find out who is who in this one. Oh, yeah.
Jerome, go ahead.
Yeah. Before we nominate, I would like to say that I was the gossip. I got on the first day I gossiped that a female player is the demon and only 2 people died, George and Vanessa. On the second day I gossiped that Twed to Glenn inclusive. Clockwise is the demon. And then I was told I might be drunk, but then I got some information that the person who made me drunk might be drunk themselves. So now I don't know what to believe. And on the last day before I died, I checked. I said, gossip that Glenn to Twed inclusive is the demon. So if I died to a gossip the last night, then it's either Glenn, Twed, or Matthew.
think it's quite possible that the kills yesterday, that the poacher was charging last night, and that your second gossip was true. So the 2 kills yesterday was 1 gossip kill, and then me killing as the Moonchild.
Yeah. So, gossip off. How many players left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I'm gonna nominate Mia.
Okay, Brody nominates Mia. Brody, your accusation.
I think Soren's first gossip about the demon being a female was the explanation for the 2 deaths. Maybe Soren was drunk when he got. What was the second thing you gossiped? I'm just gonna look in the chat.
Yeah, my second gossip was Twed to Glen inclusive. Clockwise is the demon, so from Twed and down to Glen.
Okay, and that gives less credence for Mia, but I did hear that you could be drunk.
Yeah, but that was that day when I gossiped that. No one has come and told me that they picked me on the first night.
Okay, so
all right,
but I am suspicious of Mia for reasons beyond that too. So I do think between my information and what other people have gathered, I think Mia's a demon candidate.
Okay, Mia, your defense.
Well, I can share my role. I am the Innkeeper, and like night 0, I picked no one. Then night 1, I picked Steven and Helle, and I went to tell Helle that I probably made her drunk. Then the second night, I picked Soren and Brody, and I went to tell Soren that he might probably be drunk because I talked to Brody, and what he told me about his information made sense, I think, or at least he said he think it makes sense. Then last night, I picked Twed and Matthew based on what I've heard their roles is. I think that would be good. So that's what I've been like choosing. So I'm not the worst kill, but I'm not the demon.
Okay.
The thing is, Brody, as well, is that if you think that Soren's first gossip was right and they killed somebody, then you must not believe that me and Vanessa is the grandmother, right? Because then that would throw the kill count off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few things I'm trying to piece together. Like,
all right, folks, I'm going to start the countdown with Mia, and I'm going to start with Brody. Here we go. George, you're not in your seat, by the way.
Thank you.
And I could just be dead wrong, but I have a few theories, but none of them have 0 holes.
All right, 5 votes is enough. Mia is on the chopping block.
Question, did we work out why Matthew survived? Did anyone come up with a reason why?
Pacifist.
Well, you pick him.
Apart from the devil's advocate, yeah.
Pacifist.
Yeah.
Pacifist?
It's probably either pacifist or gay.
Yeah, he's an evil good.
And based on, I think we're going to learn something from this as well.
We were saying that we were going to try and kill Matthew again today, just so we can complete the left side of the Grim being dead.
Yes, please.
For balance.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll start my 10 counts since there's no more nominations.
I don't know, man, Brody. You're either evil or you're getting your logic in a twist there because you said a few things that contradict each other. If you are evil, then...
Really I don't have a worldview that doesn't have at least one hole, but this will make at least one thing more concrete.
And with that, Mia has been executed and Mia dies, and the game continues.
Yeah. Oh, that's a novelty.
Mia's at worst to Minion, I think.
You need to double tap.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And in the night, you learn that nobody has died. I will open the breakout rooms to give you guys 5 minutes.
Twed, can we chat with you and Martin?
Glenn, can I talk to you?
Your room.
Yeah, sure.
That's me.
So are we happy to kill somebody today and then let the Poe kill 3 people and send it to a final 3?
I've got something to mention that. Glenn, can I talk to you first?
Bro, can we chat?
I'd like to chat to somebody else at the moment, but I mean, like, Okay, let's have a quick chat. Let's have a quick chat, Mike. Cool.
I'll come to you.
Chris, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about you.
But Nessa, you said you went to chat.
Hello.
Hello, Chris.
Yeah,
So-
Trey was amazed that no evil people had suspicion in part.
But we need to kill a good player today.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I was.
Oh,
the assassin
not
and
kill-
I'm the reason that Michelle died.
Yeah, I know because Mia told me.
Yeah.
Isn't it with the mastermind? We need to if the demon
Yes.
is
So basically, if we can go and say, well, Brody was seeming really suspicious.
Yeah.
Obviously, we
Yeah.
can try and push it onto Brody.
But I'm claiming the Exorcist, so I will say I picked Brody today.
Yeah.
But what about Matthew? Is he good or evil?
He's. I don't know. I've not picked him.
So okay, then
believe it's
then he must be good because I think it's easier to put it on Matthew because I think he might be the goon.
Yeah.
So I think
Right,
who did you protect tonight?
I didn't. I'm the assassin. I'm claiming.
Oh, you're
Courtier.
the assassin. We don't have a. Yeah.
And I'm claiming Courtier. And what I said to Brody, and I said to
The
you,
mastermind.
yeah, I Courtier the mastermind.
Yeah.
But well, if we kill the demon, we win the game. So we've got to go after the demon. Don't want to go.
Yeah.
Try and make it look like because that way.
But
it
the only
helps us.
problem is that if they think of Søren's, then they will try and go after me.
Yes, but we can say, well, it can't be. Someone's gossip, first gossip can't be true because both Vanessa and George died, and that must be the grandmother kill.
Yeah.
Try and push the grandmother kill.
Yeah.
And then make it try and push Brody or Matthew.
You're the Courtier? Okay. Alrighty.
And the thing is, I'm going to try and sort of say, well, if it is a mastermind game, this is the last day of the mastermind. So
Yeah.
do that.
But maybe we shouldn't say that. That we should not
No.
say at all.
Yeah.
We just need to get a good player on the chopping block today.
Yeah.
And I will say that I am the Exorcist and I saw Matthew, and we didn't have any kills. So it could be a poke charge or it could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
No, I'll be good though. Really good.
Chris, can we have a chat?
Do you want to have a chat, Steven?
Yeah. Let's chat.
Your room.
Your room?
Yeah,
Hello.
you can take my room. Hey, Steven.
How are you?
I chose Matthew last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I was going to choose Mia, but she of course got executed.
Yeah.
I was between Brody and Matthew, one of them.
What did Chris say?
He said he was the Courtier, what is it called? That had chosen the mastermind.
Oh,
If
so he's
we had that
gonna-
one in the game. That was what he claimed. And yeah.
Because I think that Glenn was hinting that was him, but I still don't know who Glenn is.
No. Yeah. Okay, but so either we have a poet that have charged, or Matthew didn't get to act because I chose him.
Yeah.
Or they sunk a kill.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't know if you've chose right, but they know that
they
you've
would
picked-
know. Yeah, they would know if I picked them, and they wouldn't get to do anything because they couldn't kill anyone then. But I still don't know anything about Glenn.
No, I don't know. about Glenn.
Did he come up with some information too? Yeah.
I asked to talk to him, and he said no.
Did he? Wow. Okay. Let's get back to town.
I think everybody's here.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Nominations are open.
Chris A., if what you told me is true when you told it to me, this is the last day that's relevant. So I'll let you share it.
Yep. So I am the Courtier, and I pick Mastermind. We need to make sure we get the demon today, otherwise we could end up having some extra days.
Yes, and I will say the no kill last night could either be a Poe charge or I've had someone hard claim Exorcist to me. So if they pick the demon, that could also be why there was no kills.
Cool. Who's the Exorcist coach?
Yeah,
already knows.
I will come out with my information at this point, I think. I'm the Exorcist, and the first night I chose Glenn, but I learned that I was chosen by an Innkeeper, and Glenn also said to me that he might have chosen me as a sailor, if he was the sailor. So that could be invalid. Then I chose Michael, so I chose my neighbors, and then I chose Grow. And last night I chose Matthew. I was between Matthew and Brody. One of them.
Who has a lot of background noise?
Michael.
Probably Michael.
So, the question is, and if people want to reveal it, is Sailor a double claim?
Not in my opinion. I'm definitely not hard claiming the Sailor.
No, you had two, but you said if you were the sailor, you have been drinking with me, and then I wasn't happy because then my information wouldn't be good. But because that would be both be you and Michael, that wouldn't be clarified.
The problem is I have literally no idea what Glenn is.
No.
I have 2 roles left, and I'm pretty sure, depending on how cheeky he is, that he's.
I think we should kill Matthew. Let's kill Matthew.
Let's kill Glenn.
Yeah.
Let's kill Matthew, because that's the whole side of the grimoire gone. I mean, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Glenn nominates Matthew.
All right, Glenn nominates Matthew. Glenn, your accusation.
I think based on the fact that potentially the Courtier has been initiated there, and Matthew was saved, potentially from an Innkeeper, maybe not. Maybe Mia is also a minion. That maybe Matthew was DA saved, and now this is probably our only chance of knocking him out. That's my accusation.
Okay, Matthew, your defense.
Yeah, I'm good. People basically know what I am. A couple of people still alive know who I am, and based on what Hella's information is, I believe nothing has changed.
Pertinent info, knowing what you are, the ones that would, I think everything that would keep you on our side has been eradicated.
Hey.
I don't think you're the demon, so I think we should get 4, but I don't think we need dead votes on this. I think living players should.
Just 4.
Yeah, just 4.
Yeah, I am still.
In which case,
All right.
Matt, you vote for yourself.
I'm going to start the countdown, and it will start with Grow. Here we go.
Has anyone had any inkling that it might be a lunatic?
Just to prove it.
I've heard of 3 outsiders.
Yeah,
I've heard of
3. 3 outsiders. Yeah,
Are
I'm trying to figure
we
out
gonna
which
get 4
minions
here?
are not in play.
Oh, Matthew, you can put your hand down.
Take your hand down.
That's all right.
All right, 5 votes is enough. Matthew is currently on the chopping block. Do we have any other nominations?
Twed, do you want to? I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows what you are. If any people know, but I have no idea what you are. Is there anything you want to share?
A fair few people know what I am. I don't know if it's that important to share at the moment. So
Fair enough.
Twed will nominate Glenn, though.
Okay. Twed nominates Glenn.
So there's only one reason for this, really, which is when we tried to execute Matthew previously, he didn't die. If that was DA, then we've had a day going to Mia, and then a day going back to Matthew. Could be DA protected again. Glenn was the person to shoot straight at him, possibly knowing that he's DA protected. That's what I've got.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Glenn, your defense.
Yeah, actually, I like that accusation. It's quite nice. However, it's not the truth. I am definitely Townsfolk. I'm not the DA. And killing Matthew is going to give us quite a lot of information. Let's leave it on Matthew for now.
Okay. I will start the countdown on Glenn, and it will start with Soren.
I'd just like to say on that, I have reason to believe that everyone is drunk today. So, if that's the case, then Devil's Advocate wouldn't do anything anyway.
Oh, you think if you have a Minstrel in the game?
I'm pretty sure we have a Minstrel in the game.
Yes, I am too, and that was actually the reason why I picked the person that good with the Minstrel as the Innkeeper, because then they could possibly be drunk, and if we killed a minion, nobody would be drunk.
All right, one vote is not enough. Matthew's still on the block with 5
I also
votes.
think that if we have a Pope, 3 people will be killed in the night. We actually almost have to kill Matthew, because we can't be sure if he's good or evil tomorrow.
All right, folks,
Yeah.
I'm going to start my countdown.
Yeah, just to say, I haven't been visited once, and I have reason to believe certain people's info here. I have my suspicions, but I'll say tomorrow.
Not that it matters, but wasn't it Glenn that nominated Matthew?
Yes.
All right, and with that, folks, Matthew, the good Goon, has died, giving the victory to the team that has the Mastermind, and that would be the evil team, because there is no good Mastermind. Because Mia was your demon who died yesterday, and evil, the last 2 days, your choices made it look like you guys had no chance because there were only evil players left. And how you guys got everybody to kill the good Goon is beyond me. But let me share the grim here with everybody. Yes, there would be no Poe charging last night because the Poe was dead. Let's see here. We're going to screen share. All right. So I apologize for missing Martin because the Moonchild's dead symbol is blue. I just missed it with all of my tokens before I had to go make my phone call. So here was, I'll kind of go over the game and what I did. By the way, congratulations to also the evil team for figuring out that the Minstrel was not in play, and that was not a bluff roll. So they picked up on that. So and they used that quite effectively. All right, so let's start with the way that I kind of set this up because I wanted to see it this way. I put the demon right next to the tea lady. It could have gone one of either two ways. You could kill the other person who was the sailor, and they were going to be protected, or you were going to kill Mia, and then it was going to be a Mastermind game on day 2. You guys went the opposite direction. I'm surprised. And Brody, you nominated Michelle right out the gate, which was kind of surprising. But Michelle was she picked the Moonchild on the first night, which I actually thought was going to be interesting as well. If the Moonchild happened to die and he was drunk, nobody was going to die by being picked regardless. But when you guys put Michelle on the chopping block and she did not die, that kind of solidified a world where Fred was telling the people that he was the tea lady that both Michelle and Mia were good. That night, the demon Poe was not charging that night. The Poe actually killed the grandmother, Vanessa, and I had to come up with a gossip kill that wasn't going to just totally give it away that one of the demon was female. And so I used the gossip kill to kill the Moonchild. The other option was that I could have killed the Tinker, and you guys would have just thought the Tinker just died to make it look like the gossip was true, and when it really wasn't, but it was a true gossip kill. So I went with George the Moonchild. And I figured, hey, George is going to pick somebody, so that'll at least get the game moving on a little bit that way. And it was surprising how many of you thought that it wasn't just simply a demon kill on the Moonchild with a grandmother kill as well. But anyways, I tried to keep that as middle of the road as possible. I also chose to kill the Moonchild that way because there was a Godfather in the game with 3 outsiders, so I figured, okay, that's going to hurt both sides. And so there was that. So the next day, you guys tried to kill. Who did you try to kill? You tried to kill somebody and they lived.
So we tried to kill Matthew because I
No, that wasn't that day. It was the next day. You guys killed. You double tap Vanessa. Vanessa. That's right. So we went in the night, and Mia charged up, and this was the night that Chris, the assassin, used his assassin ability on Michelle. And then I forgot to announce everybody that Martin, the gambler, died as the Moonchild. I was surprised Martin thinking that he was going to die. Well, then again, I guess if you guys knew about the tea lady and thinking that Martin was going to live, that would make sense. But I'm surprised he didn't pick Matthew to try and keep him as a good player at that moment. But anyways, that day, Michelle died and Martin died. And I'm sorry, that was the night. And then during the day, you guys tried to kill Matthew. And I chose to save Matthew from the Pacifist for a bunch of reasons. Number one is I hadn't used the Pacifist ability yet, so I wanted that to at least matter at some point in time. If knowing that the Poe had charged, if I kill Matthew, not only does Matthew die, but that gives the Godfather a kill, and then there would be 3 kills from the Poe. That would be 5, and good was already sitting pretty. Evil was already sitting pretty. All 4 of them were alive. Not to mention, it still gave the opportunity for the Goon to become evil, so it wasn't all horrible for evil. But I wanted to protect. It just made the most sense for good at the time to not kill Matthew, and to save a good player that way. That night, Mia chose Soren the Gossip, so I didn't have to worry about his gossip, because I believe that day he did gossip something else correct. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, Soren. So, and I know, and somebody laughed earlier when Michelle gossiped that Vanessa was evil. When people in this script, if you're not familiar with it or you don't have a lot of experience you want to gossip things that you think are not true. So if somebody comes out and says, I gossip Trey is the demon and I'm not, I'm like, okay, good. We won't have a person die from it. Soren, you kept gossiping true shit. And I'm like, dude, you're just killing everybody. And I'm just like, I had a tinker in my back pocket. And then Mia killed him. So that night, the 3 charge kill from night was Mia picked Soren, Mia picked Grow, and Mia picked Rankin. The funny thing is that the second night, so the night that Michelle died to Chris and Martin died from the Moonchild, Soren made a correct gossip, and I had to do it somewhere, and I sunk it in the full. And so Mia actually picked Glenn at first, and then she goes, no, never mind, no, I changed it to Rankin. And I was like, crap, I really wanted to watch Glenn die, and to be like, no, wait, why did I die? And still have the tinker in my back pocket to still use whenever I felt the need to it. But going into so then you guys did the last day where Brody nominated Mia, and again, I get the fact that, but it was like, the first day, it looked like Demon kills Moonchild and Grandmother dies. So it was like, why did you guys ever think that the gossip was true? But you guys ended up killing Mia just because, which was the evil team's plan. Because if you look at who voted for Mia, you had the whole evil team except for Mia. If you guys do not vote on Mia, Mia doesn't get put on the chopping block. So you had Chris A, Michael, Hella, and I think Glenn voted on her, and Brody. I think it was the 5 of you guys right there.
Oh, I would have wasted my dead vote if it hadn't been enough, though.
And so,
on that note, Trey, actually, I suggested to Mia the night before that she kill herself as part of
you can't. Again, read the roles, guys. Read the roles. She has to die by execution. She can't kill herself.
I nearly fell for that trick at the Shabaloth once.
To kill yourself? Oh, because of the Mastermind. I gotcha. Yeah, because the Mastermind has to die by execution. So, yeah, Michael, it's your role. If the demon dies by execution, it's like you guys got to read your roles.
That's the thing. I suggested it to Chris, and Chris backed me up and went, yeah, that's a great idea. And then Hella went, yeah, that's a great idea. And,
yeah, because I didn't think.
My fault for suggesting that.
Well, no. I mean, it's just the game would have been over if she actually killed herself.
Well, so the demon bluffs were Exorcist, Innkeeper, and Courtier.
Yes, they were. And so at some point in time, I heard. So on the second night when I went to Mia to get her kill, I asked her what her bluff rolls was, and she said that she was bluffing as the Exorcist. And the next day, Hella came out and said something about the Exorcist. And I'm like, you're in a double claim with your demon.
But that was because like that day, the day after you asked me, I talked to Hella, and she told me she hard claimed Exorcist.
And you hadn't told anybody yet.
And I have not hard claimed to anyone. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take the Innkeeper because I had that in my anyway.
And you guys ran with the Minstrel, so that was good.
Yeah, I hadn't learned the bluff rolls at that time. It was just a pick.
Yeah, and we.
So, anyways, when you guys on the last day, so Mia died. There was no kill at night because there was no demon. And Brody, you were the only person I visited on the last night because there was nobody else waking up. Matthew was the Goon. You had Twed the Tea Lady. You had Glenn the Fool. So the spectators and I were sitting out here, and I was like, "Oh crap, Brody's the only one left alive. I'm going to give him a 0 no matter what." And Steven goes, "Just make sure that you take like 10 seconds to examine the Grim to make sure it looks like the Brody that you're having to really double check instead of just being like 0." So Brody, if you remember when I was with you, I was like, "All right," and I was like really making sure, and I was like, "Oh yeah, nobody this is 0." I'm really surprised that the Tea Lady really never played a factor and nobody came out and said, "Hey, I'm the Tea Lady, let's try this." Because usually the one thing in this game that you can really start off the bat really trying is a sailor kill, which you guys did unknowingly, or a Tea Lady. Like, hey, let's try and kill one of the Tea Lady's neighbors to see if somebody does not die. And in this situation, the right person to keep the game going a little bit longer did, because you guys could have literally, if the Tea Lady said, "Hey, I'm Mia, I'm the Tea Lady, do we want to kill you?" or go to Michelle, "Hey, I'm the Tea Lady, let's kill one of you guys," and if you guys had killed Mia, this would have been a two-day game. Well, I wanted to see what it was like with the demon sitting next to the Tea Lady.
I actually thought that Twet was the Minstrel right until you shared the Grim.
So did he ever tell you that he was the Tea Lady?
I never talked to him.
Oh wow.
Oh,
the Tea Lady didn't talk to the neighbors?
I only hard claimed it to a couple of people. I like the idea that I would protect people from demon kills by not telling people I'm the Tea Lady. By getting it out there.
And that's where this script is so different than a lot of them is it's like if I'm when I play as the Tea Lady, I go to my neighbor, I go, "I'm the Tea Lady, we're gonna try and kill you today. Sorry." And then it's like, because that's what you got to do is you got to be like, "I'm sorry," but all of our roles are really kind of sucky, so we got to just do stuff just to see. I mean, to be honest with you, the Gambler might be good for 2 or 3 days. The Gossip, I think, is probably one of the strongest good roles because they have a lot of freedom. But otherwise, everybody's role in this game is kind of ho-hum, and it's like, well, all right, you're gonna be fodder bait. And hey, if I am the Tea Lady, so if you live, awesome. And I was in one of the games I did that, and Jason happened on the other side, happened to be my demon. So I killed my neighbor, and then they died, and I was like, well, crap. And then I was like, well, then let's kill the next person. And then it was like, well, crap, they died too. And then I was like, and I had to convince everybody that I wasn't evil because I was supposed to be protecting them. And then I finally figured out that the person to my other side who was telling me all this information was actually the Zombuul. And that was why I never suspected Jason, because he was dead. That's what it was. But anyways, yeah. So I'm surprised that didn't work. That didn't play out, seeing as I put the demon next to a Tea Lady. But anyways, that was y'all's game. It seemed, and even before I went to the last night, before I went to Brody, me and the 4 spectators or the 3 spectators, we were sitting there talking, and we're like, Evil had this in the bag, and then they just like sunk their ship based on the kills, the 3 kills that Mia made. I'm surprised that she didn't like kill Mia. Did you know what Brody was?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm surprised you didn't kill him, and I'm surprised you didn't pick Matthew as last to turn him evil.
Yeah.
Because she killed the Pacifist and she killed the Tinker, which would have taken away a kill from Hella. Hella did nothing in the game.
No outsiders.
Outsiders.
When Evil kills their demon, we're like, this is game over. They're going to come out and they're going to pick one of the 3 of them because they're all suspicious and they're not saying much. At one point in time in the last day, it was me and Chris in the room, and I go, "Chris, how the heck have they not nominated any of you?" And he's like, "I have no idea."
but
I was close because
a
I
lot
did
of
not
people
believe
didn't get
Chris.
to talk to them.
Yeah.
But I did share my information.
Oh, as
with the as the Exorcist.
at the very end. Yeah.
No.
but
I did the first day to Vanessa and also to Glenn when I talked to him.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I did,
I
and
knew me and the
and
people
to
based on
and
what she told
to
me.
and to Steven. Ranking. So I did share,
Yeah.
but I just talked with the bottom
Sunk
half.
on a fool.
I did well. I
Same with
understand why you
Courtier.
had to hide the gossip on the day one, because obviously it would narrow it down too much if we knew that the demon was female.
Yeah,
but I think that was what steered us away from double tapping Mia, because we thought the gossip couldn't be true based on the fact that the grandmother and the grandchild died.
I had two worlds when that happened, because when Soren did that, and I was like, shit, there's only 4 females in this game. That's gonna really narrow down. I could either kill the Tinker and make everybody think that, or I think, oh, was that the gossip kill, or did Trey just kill him as the Tinker to make it look like it? Or because the grandmother was chosen, do I go ahead and kill the Moonchild to make it look like it was a pair? Because Vanessa even talked to me when I gave her George as the Moonchild in the first night. I was explaining to Vanessa how that worked and how she would die if George died during the day only. I'm sorry, to only the demon. That if an assassin killed her or a Godfather killed her or any other kill, it wouldn't have mattered. It had to have been the demon. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just do it that way.
It's clever.
And hide it, because I mean, yeah, if I do anything else at that time, you guys are like, well, we're on a witch hunt for 4 people, and
Yeah, especially since Hella's on the evil team as well. So like, you know, even if we don't get the demon, we've got a minion. Yeah.
So
I had to.
Glenn, you play
that's why I came
so evil, but you're good, dude.
And now the second day, I really was happy because I was talking with everybody. I was like, okay, so we got to do another gossip kill. Michelle's dying to the assassin, and Gambler, Martin's going to die as the Gambler already. I was like, well, we could do the Tinker thing again. I was like, or we could sync the gossip kill into the Fool and then watch and then start laughing our asses off later when Glenn's like, wait, I died and now I look suspicious after saying that I probably shouldn't have died or whatever. Yeah, that was something, again, that never came to fruition because this is the way the game happens. It's like the things that you as a storyteller think that you might be like keeping it balanced ends up like not even mattering.
Yeah, I tried to hide my role because I knew that I was going to be a good storyteller. Used for that. So.
Yeah. Or even a demon kill that you can just hide behind that. But I played a Fool once and I tried to be real quiet, and the assassin picked me day one, and I was like, guys, I was either the Pukka pick or I was the assassin, and I went half of the freaking game saying that. I was like, I'm the Fool. I was either the assassin kill or I was a Pukka pick. And then about day 4, and he's like, so I was the Lunatic. And I'm like, why the hell haven't you been telling anybody who your minions were? I said, what demon were you? He goes, I was the Poe. I was like, you idiot. I've been running around telling people that it might be a Pukka. And then I said, who are your minions? And 2 of his minions were still alive, and one of them was the actual demon. And I was like, oh my God, you're working for evil team. It's like, So I came back to the next day and I go, guys, I have some information to share. And Chris goes, no, let me share it. I said, you had 3 days to share it. It is my turn to talk.